Good day, fan people. How are you? I'm doing well. Today we're back in the video of Tokyo Accurate Battle Simulator. Unfortunately, we're not able to get gaming on the line because he made a promise to do reaction with his friends. So we're going to be doing this one alone, but we'll be doing two videos of creating units. These are two requests that I've kind of put off. Well, one of them I haven't put off. It's fairly recent, but the other one I have. But we're going to start off with the one I haven't put off because I'm going to put it off for even longer as possible. But we're going to be creating a unit from Genshin Impact from request from Vian Basnet. You know, same person that requested the campaigns. I don't know. I guess Genshin is their thing, which is fair. We all have our things. I like Star Wars a lot. Star Wars is great. Anyway, Mavuik. I'm probably butchering the name, but I have to recreate the design and abilities. So let's just go straight to the abilities and things. That's the simple part. The weapon can be a big flaming sword. That's not an ability, but, you know, flaming sword. Sword. Chain sword, horse sword, Ignis sword, Templar sword, Subjugator sword. I'm guessing something fire related. Now, I actually have the picture of the character, which I will not be showing on this video because I can't be bothered. The editing skills required. It's too much. So, I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah, there's nothing like that in the game, even with the mods. So, yeah, I'm just gonna fire, flaming. What's this? Ooh, actually, wait, no, hold on. This could work. No, this actually might be perfect. Hold on, let me go find the picture again. I'm just scrolling through Google, but, this might actually be perfect. Cause she's got just a giant flaming sword. This technically does fire damage. Sure, it's got brown fire around it, but brown is close enough to dark orange, and dark orange is close enough to being bright orange. You know, that's the logic I'm using. Which, if you think is flawed logic, please keep that opinion. I'm joking. But you get what I'm trying to say. Colors, some kind of orange. Sure, we'll go for that. Then we go for the white handle, which is a mug, but we'll go for bright orange again, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of orange, because, you know, fire. Fire is bright. If you've not noticed, that is. Took me a while to notice, I'll be honest. I want to have something like complements the fire. I know, something light, and then maybe dark for whatever the... Okay, so this part can be like a darker orange. Yeah, that works. And then this part can be a lighter orange. Yeah, hold on. Wait, huh? Did I click on the same thing? Probably. Colors. Oh, it just changes the whole thing. Well, that's no fun. This part here, can I change it specifically if I do this? Yes, I can! Perfect! Now, I know this is horribly inaccurate as a whole. Hold on. Actually, this should be light orange, I think. Remember, this is supposed to be a burning sword of fire and heat. Oh, is there anything else I could change? That, and this part, the white part. Let's change it to a either really dark brown or black. Would you go with the really dark brown? Because this is way more accurate of a design. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, but, you know, it's one of those really ridiculous looking swords that would absolutely be impractical in real life. But this is a video game, so we'll suspend our disbelief. She also has a motorbike from the pictures. I don't know. I'm kind of curious about the lore, but at the same time, I kind of don't care. No offense to anybody who is interested in the lore, it's just, I don't know, this doesn't spark my interest. Like, when I see a light sound, I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm just see a flaming sword that's, like, common fantasy stuff. Red Jade spin 2 times, as an ability. Red Jade spin. Red Jade spin, so twice. Falcon kick, master-like projectile effect. So, Falcon... Nothing. Okay, we'll look for the kicks. Dragon kick. I'm going to assume you meant the dragon kick, because, you know, fire and all that. That makes the most sense in my head. Master Light projectile deflect, so we'll just go deflect. Okay, apparently that doesn't exist anymore. So I have to scroll down. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And enrage. I mean, that's pretty typical. If you're on fire, I'd be pretty angry as well. Comment down below what you think. Would you be angry if you were set on fire? I don't know. I'd probably be in too much agony to really care about that. What's the next point? It's 5 times damage. Okay, that's even more than Ra has, but Ra has a better weapon. Also, for the weapon, he said weapon can be that big flaming sword. That flaming big sword. But I think this one's more accurate. So maybe this I'm going to be honest, this probably heavily nerfs her. So we're going to make 2 versions. Basically, one with this sword and one with the other sword. Okay, so movement speed times 6. Still going to be slower than Ra, because Ra obviously doesn't have to fight friction, because she flies. Because this is supposed to beat Ra, according to V. Ambassador. So don't worry, she's only there to beat Ra Horakhty. Put her cost at 15,000, that's one of the things. Attack speed 1.5 times. 1.5. Weight times 12, so she is a heavy boy, heavier than Ra, so that's pretty crazy. Not sure what the point of that is. Maybe it's so she doesn't get tossed across the continent every time she gets punched. Okay, so that's everything basically there, apart from, you know, the money, which we are supposed to manually put at 15,000. There we go. And now the design is just completely up to my own interpretation. So obviously, she's got flaming hair, which it looks like it would go to the shoulders, but then it kind of just branches out crazily. So this is going to be an absolute pain in my ass. Apollo hair? Would Apollo hair? Nah, it's more like flowy, if you know what I'm saying. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. Am I right or am I right? I might have had a bad cough of recent times. I'm dying. Got a lumbago. Terminal case of lumbago. It's very tragic. Hold on, let me, Nah, it just kind of ruins itself. No, absolutely not. This is the hardest part. It's always the hair that's the head part, generally, as a whole, that's the difficult part. I mean, with Ra, it was obviously an exception. I did actually want to make it more accurate, you know, like skin color and all that, but, because skin color would be easier to do, because it's only his head exposed, but unfortunately, some of his eyes were exposed and his neck, so ultimately I decided not to do that with Ra. With this Renaissance, I like the Renaissance hair. I always come back to it in some way, shape, or another. Kinda. Obviously, we'll check out all our options. To be fair, this will be the longest part of the video. This will make the majority of the video. Nice hair, skeletal hair. Yeah, okay, so we don't have that many options. We need something that sort of spans out long, because it goes down to basically her waist. Obviously, we're going to start with the Renaissance hair. I don't really think we get enough hair options for that. Let's go back to hair. Is there anything that really goes further? Doesn't seem like it. And the things that do go further are always in braids, and braids obviously don't work. It doesn't have a bead or anything like that. This is most unfortunate. I'm kind of concerned how long these 2 videos are going to take, I'm not going to lie. Like, I know, it took like half an hour for the last one, and obviously I want to have my free, because I start recording at 10 PM. Hopefully it'll be done by 11 PM, then I can start chilling, drinking a Coca-Cola. You know, happy times. Until midnight, where I have to pretend I'm asleep. Yada yada, you get the drill. But obviously, if this stretches on so long, that would come in to interfere with that. No. Yeah, I'll be honest, you've given me a very difficult task here. I'm not going to say it's impossible, certainly isn't, but It's definitely a difficult one. I'm thinking Apollo hair, because then we can get like the first initial layer. I picked the wrong one. Apollo hair, the golden, and obviously we switched it out for like a ginger. In this case, like, I actually have to go for the darker one right now. And then obviously Renaissance, which we go for a light orange, because you know, fire. And this already looks awful. But don't hate me, hate the game. Even with mods, I can't fully actually. And then she has like biker gear on. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do about this, bro? I keep it a bug. You've given me quite the challenge. This is what's confusing me. I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't really know much about Genshin Impact. What the hell is it with the style, though? Because I've seen some of the character designs. Some of them look like, you know, one of them's a bard, that alcoholic one that's allergic to cats. And then one of them, the guy that can generate money, apparently. I don't know how he's poor, but apparently, I don't remember. It was something to do with a Z, something like that. But he looks like just fantasy magic on top of like fancy suit, you know, Peaky Blinder. Like, it really doesn't make much sense to me. Of course, style is only one factor of a game. You can't really judge the entire game because the style seems weird at times. Granted, I don't think I'll ever end up playing the games, nor will I ever really go into depth about it. Just doesn't seem like my type of game, but it does seem odd on the outside. I remember, I always see these things and I'm like, that's what? And then I go and search up about them and I'm like, okay, I get really in depth about them, and then that's that. Would that? Oh, hold on. Let me cook. Yes, this is perfect. This part can be red. Yes. How red? Pretty light. Yeah. And this part, gold. Perfect. And then kind of the rest of the outfit is just black and leather and, you know, biker. That's crazy. Might actually be dying. Nope. I mean, she's got what looks like some kind of choker on her neck, so you'll figure that out at some point. Don't even know what I'm humming anymore. I'm clinically losing my mind. This is what you wanted, I suppose. Create a unit, see how it goes. Okay, she's got like an upside down star of just open window on her clothes. It's such an odd design that I just don't understand. Like, it doesn't seem... Ooh, maybe this works, because it still exposes quite a bit of the... There. Not the breast, but above there. You know what I'm saying. Silver, we can replace that with... this is hard. That's what she said. But... Yeah, we'll go with red. If you know the design, you know what I'm talking and yapping about. If you don't know the design, you can compare, I guess. Colors, grayscale, probably. Yeah, that's somewhere about right. Now, if you think you can do better, I invite you to try. Because I think this is a perfect design, 1-to-1 scale. You look at this and you think Mavuik instantly, no doubt about it. Is there anything with a zip? Zip. No, nothing with a zip. I know that the PUBG area has some things with a zip, but I'm not sure how it will clip, and obviously, you know, it's going to cover up this part, which... Yeah, it's just odd. Still odd, I don't get it. And obviously you have to do the neck part. Oh, this is a... fifth faff. At least for the other one I can take my own creative liberty. But for this one, you know, copying something 1-to-1 is very difficult. I mean, you know how it is. You saw how, well, I hope you saw how I made Ra. Which took me quite a while. I wanted to get the max armor possible. And look how he turned out. He's beautiful. And if you say otherwise, please, keep that opinion to yourself. Of course, I'm joking. You can comment it down below and offer what I can do to improve. Nothing zips, no zips, no zips, no zips, no zips. I don't think we're gonna get any zipped designs. How is this? That feels like it should be legs, but okay. Okay, these ones definitely feel like they should be legs. But it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much better than what we have right now. Neck? That is not neck. Don't know where I learned how to spell, but that is just not neck. Turtle? Nope, nope. Money? That's pretty cool, but no. Maori? No, I don't think any of those fit the criteria. What I should say, criteria. And these designs are hard, I'll be honest. Anything like somewhat modern but also fantasy is probably going to be the most difficult part of designs. Or the difficult designs. Because they're just such contrasts that whilst they can look cool, try to recreate them in other games is... whew. Yikes. Come on, I swear there's got to be something that's at least somewhat neck-based. Come on! Some cool armor. I might just have to come back to this, but I'll scroll to the end and see what I can find. If it doesn't have an image, I'm just not going to bother checking it. Yep, didn't think I'd find anything. Let's see if there's anything in the... blue team, red team. Yeah, predictably there's just hand things. That being said, we can probably find something for eyes. Not zombie eyes. She's got like fire eyes. What do I... Everything's just fire themed. I have a feeling she has something to do with fire. Dark pit. I mean, it's got the dark area around. That is so cool. Grieving Titan eyes. War God. Apollo's eyes. Ghost eye. We'll just go Apollo's eyes. Why not? Arms. Is there anything I can do to add like wrist parts? That actually pokes out. Well, this is an uphill battle, as always. If you expected anything less, you've come to the wrong channel. Yes, now we can add the gold. We're bringing gold back, boys. Yeah, I can't do anything about the zip situation. I know that's probably an integral part of her design. Clearly spent tireless hours making that part of her design. And what the hell is that? What is going on with this design? Like, why is there, like... I can't even explain it. Like, the legs, just at the thigh parts, it's just got, like, a thin line through it. That has, like, a zigzag, like, string attached to it, I guess. Like a net. Kinda. Not really. But it's like, why? That serves no practical purpose. I'm just gonna skip over it, I'll be honest. Also, she's got, like, the red parts around here, like, as a symbol. Son of a bitch. Might just have to go basic, I'll be honest. I don't think there's anything remotely close to that. No, that doesn't work. You've really given me my work cut out for me right now. And I don't really appreciate it. I'm kidding. I appreciate having any requests, you know. That's the only thing keeping this channel going. Without it, I'd easily lose motivation. The fact that I know people are actually waiting to see the content, it really helps me bother to do this. Because if I didn't, like I said, I'd just give up. And considering the decline on views, it has been pretty demoralizing. So yeah, I always appreciate comments. Also, yes, speaking of which, Gaming Battle Droid. he has uploaded a new video, 20 minutes long. It was a Lethal Company hide and seek. It's well edited. Unfortunately, I'm not in it. He sent an invite, but I guess my phone just didn't pop it up. So unfortunately, I'm not in it, but still, it's well made. I've seen it before it even got uploaded. So yeah, I'm in that high echelon that can watch the content before it comes out. Like, I need the reverse of this. I need the reverse of this, where it's instead of having the goal part inwards, it's facing outwards. Unfortunately, apparently that's too much to ask for nowadays. Yes, truly tragic. Pity me. I mean, this is the closest we'll get, I think. So gold, we can switch that to regular black. Well, not black, you know what I mean. Colors, grayscale. Yeah, that ought to be good. The red, yes, that's probably the closest we'll get. And then the legs, or feet. She's got like these weird Artemis-like boots that are fire. Like, no, not Artemis. Damn it. Hermes. Yes. Apollo. Hold on, let me see. Apollo, you are my saving grace. Oh my goodness, this is why we love Apollo, bro. Like, we all know Ra will always be the sun god, but thank you, Apollo. Damn, goated god. Apart from the times where he's not being goated, but that's few and far between. This part can be again matching the whole grey. Back, boom, feet. Now we need to high heels. High heels. Okay, it's more like boots. Heels, you know what I mean? Not. Damn it. Okay, boots. Let me try it. Butcher boots. And this part can be, because it's got like a thin, like really orange line, but then it goes to red, so we'll just put, like, I'm sorry, why is it one shoe at a time? Who designed that? You piece of sh... Oh my god. Quite annoying, as you can tell. Voots, yes, I want to search up Voots. Jesus. It's because I switch keyboards between the two of them, and usually I have my keyboard in front of me, straight, linear, and when I have to record, obviously I have my mic in front of me, which means I have to tilt the different keyboard, the quieter one, at an angle to fit it all on. So, yeah, that's a bit of a nuisance. No. The price of perfection, am I right? And in the end, you still don't get it. Never reach perfection. In the wise words of Victor from Arcane, there is no prize to perfection, only an end to pursuit. Maybe. Oh, this might actually be better than I was anticipating. So for this we go for a bright orange. Then for this part here we go for a red. Do we go for red? Yeah, we go for red. Red. Then here, the main part, we can go for the normal grey. Am I thinking right now? Yes, I am. I'm cooking. Have some faith. Let me cook. And then we go back to red. I know this design, especially the legs. The legs is the part that's the most off right now. Because it's almost entirely grey, but it's got like red parts here. But I don't know what else to do. I'll check out the legs, see if there's any pants. Let's go straight to there. Need something that semi-overlaps. For once I want something to overlap. Again, it's pretty form-fitting, the outfit itself, so I really don't know what to do here. That is very annoying. but what can I do about it? The answer is nothing. You win or you lose. Just... we can try it. Why is it not consistent? Why is it only on one side? That's so annoying. We're gonna get there eventually. Have some faith, please. I'm never gonna get monetized on this channel. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think I'm ever gonna reach that point. Biggest issue being that now the view time's gone down. Obviously, hours being watched has gone down, even with consistent uploads. Which means, obviously, I'm not gonna reach that monetization. Tin Man Pack. What the heck? Okay. These mods have some interesting outfits. Odin pants? Again, it only adds to the bottom part. Like, I need it to add more to the top. Don't want it to cover it entirely, but I need some kind of coverage. And I don't think I'm going to get it. That just covers the top part. Too much. Too much, damn it. Damn it all. Never mind. This is actually perfect. Well, not perfect, but as close as we'll get to perfect. And you know I'll take it. Boom. This is what you're getting. This is the Mavuik I made. God, I am not doing well. I am, matter of fact, terminally ill at this point. Boom. Saved. Now that's version 1. Obviously, we're going to make 2 versions. I feel bad for when I brought Ra in, I think it was last video, because then he was basically naked, because he lost all of his cool flair. He just had the basic outfit on. It was like, oh, I'm sorry, my boy, I didn't mean to do you like that. Like, I know you chill, but I kind of wanted to bring you in so you could show true aura, but I forgot to download the mods, which means all the outfits, most of his outfits from mods, all the cool parts, all the angular parts, all the glowy parts, are all from mods. All those left was just a basic layer. Sure, you still have armor technically on, but if you were to look at it compared to the other one, it's like Ra versus the cooler Ra. It's like not even comparison. Like, you look at the 2 designs, and one looks like they might as well be in a PS2 game, and the other one looks like you might be getting to PS3. So we got an improvement. Maybe not the craziest improvement, but it's an improvement. You take what you can get. Please load, because I have to do a second version with the normal flaming sword. That way you can't say that, oh, I rigged it in my favour by switching to a crappier sword. I still think Ra can win this, because sure, the fire damage may, slow him down. Well, not slow him down, but, damage over time. But at the same time, he's usually really adept at handling people who have, wide and strong swings, because he can still dodge. And he's floating, so he doesn't trip over and things like that to get caught. Which gives him a mobility advantage, which means I think he'll be dodging quite a few attacks, and obviously, even though he only has 3 times damage multiplied compared to 5 times, it's the Yeti fists. They basically explode things on impact. Okay, Mavuik. Edit, and then we obviously switch out the weapon. Remove flaming sword. There we go. Can I change this design? Yes, I can. So we'll be changing. Yes, there it is. Here. Again, it starts off like dark. It goes. This is difficult. We're going to go for that orange. We can go here and go to like a really dark brown, I guess. No, brown. The darkest brown, and then we go for a bright orange, and there we go. That's this version, Mavuik, and we'll just call it OG because it's using the, this weapon. Take photo. 15k. Save units. Save as new. Now, once this loads, obviously we go to the factions, go to Dinksy faction, add these two in, go to whatever level, and then we see who wins. And obviously, we all know who wins this. Ra is just that guy. In the wise words of gaming, he has aura. Aura like none other. He's unmatched. I kind of want to check the time right now to see how long this has been dragging on for, because I know I spent quite a lot of time faffing over the details, which is, you know, typical for me. But, you know, it is what it is. As well as the fact I'm terrified that Tabs is going to stop responding if I alt-tab off of it. So, we shall wait in eerie silence, I guess. Well, it's not silence, because I'm talking, but, you know what I mean. It's just a one-sided conversation. See what I mean? It's so quiet. It's so fucking quiet. But here we are, waiting. Ah, there we go. I was about to say, like, this feels like an endless abyss of never-ending torment. But no, I was just gonna make me look dramatic. And we all know I am not dramatic. I am a very reasonable, level-headed individual. As always. If you expected anything worse, then you've clearly never been to this channel. For I am the great Dinksy YouTuber. And I shan't ever fall. I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of just, like Michael Scott in The Office, you just figure it out on the way. You know, you start a conversation without really knowing where it's going to end. And then you just hope it goes the way you wanted it to. Or it sounds about right. Okay, now what I'm trying to do is get a thumbnail right now. Okay, so we've got the reboots. Trouble like a melody. From a reboot. But obviously we've got to get back to the Dinksy. Get Ra for 15,000. Hold on, let's get it a little closer to the line. You got to obviously have them in frame. So, boom. Line settings, edit line. And obviously switch it for one that's in favor. Yeah, that ought to be good. And then have Mavuik here. And here we go. Horakhty versus Mavuik. Who will win? My personal... It's color coordinated. God damn it. I gotta switch the colors around. That's such a bitch. Nah, hold on. Maybe I can have my cake and eat it. What if I put them both on the same team just for the sake of the thumbnail? After all, I gotta reset the line regardless. Ra. Line settings. Switch it around. Boom. There we go. Mavuik. Horakhty versus Mavuik. Who will win? I mean, the sword is literally bigger than her. Because she's just got the default size, whilst Ra's like, what, 1.2? 1.2? No, it's 1.2.5, I believe. Anyway, let's reset the line and actually do this. Line settings, reset line. For once, we're gonna set the H bars on. Gameplay, health bars on. I know, it's sacrilege usually. Anyway, default Mavuik, aka thumbnail Mavuik. Who wins? Come on, boys. Boys and gals. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Okay, so that's just not a good start. They've actually even got a mid-air hit. I'll give it credit where it's due. Kind of impressive. And I'm also kind of concerned with how aggressive she's being. And the fact... Hold on, how's my guy not doing any damage? Okay, he started doing... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, is she invincible? Because that does happen occasionally. And she does attack quite quickly, but Ra, like I said, is good at keeping his distance. And he chooses when... basically, this is Ra's biggest advantage. He's a powerhouse, yes. But you gotta remember, characters like Thor are a powerhouse, yet Ra beats them. Why is that? Because like the Scout in TF2, he has the ability to choose his battles. He can disengage from the battlefield by backing up and combine with a floating ability, which I think is a really underrated ability when combined with high movement speed. Because he's able to just outmaneuver his opponent. Like, she's not able to get a clean hit on him. Because look, he just immediately backs away, and then he prepares for his attack. And he doesn't even have to directly hit you, which means he can basically stay safe and do that the entire fight. And predictably, Ra won. Even though, in theory, she's... I know I manually set it to 15,000 per request. She's worth a bit over 14k. Yet Ra won. Now, we're going to see what I believe would be a similar, if not the exact same result here. After all, she didn't even get the time to use the Spinning Jade ability. Again, she starts off quite strong. This is before Ra can really do much, because she just rushes in, and that's the only time you're able to bum rush Ra. But the moment you get too close, people often just forgo using their charge. Or by the time they do, it's a bit too late and he's already started to maneuver. And once the fire wears out, then he just stamps it out. Bro is the sun. You ain't beating him with all this riffraff. The sun god Ra. Praise the sun! In the wise words of Solus. I haven't played Dark Souls 1 in a long time. Give me a break. I actually have a playlist of Dark Souls 1. I think it's only in the category of literally any content that isn't tabs. I started that group when I thought I was barely going to do any videos other than tabs, and then I made an entire playlist of Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 and, Dark Souls 3. Now, as you can see, again, she's struggling. One would be due to the proportions, her sword compared to her makes it very difficult for her to actually maneuver properly. You may not think it matters that much, but, yeah, I think the weight was supposed to make up for that, but I think the size is really a big issue for her. Again, I'm not sure how large she's supposed to be. I've only seen the stock pictures. There's nothing to give us any scale. As far as I'm concerned, her motorbike could be really big or really small, same with her sword. But as you can see, Ra is just decimating. Sure, now she's getting some hits back in, but she's not taking advantage of her own rage, but Ra does. Which is another just big advantage he has. Ra is just the peak effectiveness. That's what I'll say he is. It's like the droid army in Star Wars, their peak efficiency. Some might say, oh, they're trash and things, but you gotta remember, battle droids are dirt cheaper. The B1 battle droid, the basic one in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, they only cost like 1,800 credits. In comparison, the rifle blaster, the DL-18 or whatever it's called for the clones, cost 2,200. So you could literally buy a B1 battle droid for the same cost as it costs to get a clone as blaster. So, peak efficiency. So when you consider all the things like clones took at least 9 years to raise, and all this food and training, that's cost a lot of money. What's B1 battle droid? 1,800. It's just peak efficiency, and Ra is peak efficiency. He flies, he outmaneuvers his opponent, he outpowers them. He is probably, I expected him to be like, oh, he's just gonna be a powerhouse. But honestly, I think I outdid myself with Ra. Comment down below what you think, but I think Ra was like one of my greatest creations. Undoubtedly, he's just a powerhouse, a force to be reckoned with. Now, Mavuik is clearly someone to be respected of her own right. Now, I'm not going to have my own character fight, because why would I do that? I am instead going to have a fight against the basic king. And then I'm going to put a few other kings in the background. We're going to have like this. In theory, she should be able to slaughter them because of the price difference. And she does, you can see it. She's still she's a powerhouse unit, but she's poorly weighted and balanced. That's one of the biggest issues with this unit. Which means she's kind of left, while she can do those crazy moments like she did there, she also has the issue where she's just stuck on the floor, which is an issue Ra doesn't have. That's why floating is an underrated ability. Levitation, sorry. But yeah, she's a strong unit, but unfortunately, Vian Basnet, she is no match for Ra Horakhty. So that's it for today's, this video. The second video is obviously coming out in like half an hour. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, it greatly helps the channel. Comment below if you do anything on the channel, be tabs to anything else, anything really, just comment down below. If it's a horror game, I'm probably not going to do it. But at the very least, I will respond to you, so don't be thinking you're left on red. If you do get left on red, it's probably because YouTube is messed up again, because that has happened twice. And it just so happened that one of the 2 times, it was Mike Zhang who was watching, so I'm a little bitter about that one, YouTube. But it is what it is. I mean, Battlefront 2 is no longer working. I don't know why. I was having so much fun for the last couple of weeks, and then it's now just broken, I guess. So I'm very sad about that as well. Just before the half term as well. And not to mention all the geography homework. You know, life is... Well, you know, everybody, you know, it's not going to be a grass greener other side, you know what I'm trying to say. Life goes on, you know. No matter what you do, no matter what hand you're dealt, you just have to go with it. But damn, why Star Wars Battlefront 2? Why'd you have to do that to me? But anyway, that's enough yapping for one video, so you can check it out next video, where I'll be creating a unit for the Tournament of Chaos. I don't know what I'm doing for it, but it's going to be a Dinksy unit because it's representing me. So obviously you got to have Dinksy. So we'll see when that happens. But until then, thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.